This here from Amir says, Man City didn't have the mentality to win the Champions League until they did win it. The moment we, Arsenal, win the league, we'll have the mentality.
Great.
Steve.
There's nothing else to say to that, is there? You know what I mean? We was getting to Champions League finals and semi-finals, so we had the mentality to get there. We just didn't win the games. But you've been nowhere near the league title, nowhere near it. And when you finally did get near it, your ass fell out and you shit yourself. So I'm right in what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So thanks for the super chat.
This here says Banter, Wrexham, United FC, Manchester is blue. Yeah, I mean they beat our under 23 team with Johnny Evans playing at the back, because we actually don't have enough players to fill that team at the minute for one reason or another. So, yeah, personally, I can't speak for every Man United fan. I was not moved. I was not moved. I was like, great. It didn't bother me at all. Simba, thank you very much for becoming an official member of the Football Terrace. There was a player once, right, who played for Leyton Orient, and his name was Simba. This guy was amazing, right? I need to remember his name now. Leyton Orient Simba. There was a player that played for them. I want to remember his name. Amari Simba. Man's old now. He's born in 1961. So he's 61 years old. He played for Leyton Orient between 98 and 2000. So man was he was old. He was like in his late 30s. He would have been old then. And he actually had played a few games for France in the 90s. And he came and played for Leyton Orient, and he did bits. He was really good for them. Anyway, sorry, I digress massively. Don't people forget Terry used to be a baldy too. I did used to be bald, and then my hair miraculously grew back. I don't know how it came back. Debbie here says the season didn't even start and Spurs are bottling it already. Yeah, can you imagine? Rumor is that Jassim is going to go for Spurs. If true, Terry is in the mud. The likelihood of this happening is like Big Steve growing dreadlocks. Yeah, listen, if Spurs get the Qatari owners that I want, I mean, I won't be in the mud. I'll just be gutted, because they'll have owners that are going to take their club to another level. Terry, if you didn't support United, it would have been Orient, wouldn't it? Yeah, listen, so me and my brothers, we all used to get free season tickets to Orient from the school we went to. We all if you were in the football teams at our school, you got free tickets to Leyton Orient. So we used to go, because where I lived on my estate, I lived in tower blocks, and my tower block I didn't even need a season ticket. My tower block looked at the whole pitch. I could see the whole pitch from my bedroom. Like that's how close I lived to Leyton Orient. But I'd already picked Man United, and I used to be at the game, and it used to stress me out. There's no phones back then. I didn't know what the Man United score was, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because I didn't, at home we'd have teletext or you'd have grandstand on. Even when I started doing this, even Soccer Saturday didn't even exist. And I enjoyed Leyton Orient, but I wanted to know about Man United. And they used to do the half-time and full-time results at Leyton Orient for the Premier League. And all I cared about the whole 90 minutes was what's the score with Man United. So I was never going to stop it. I couldn't do it. I love Man United. And yeah, but if I hadn't picked Man United, then yeah, probably Leyton Orient would have been the team. Like my big brother and my youngest brother are both Leyton Orient fans. Huge discrepancy between matchgoers and keyboard warriors when it comes to Arsenal. Do you agree with that, Steve?
It's a weird fan base, isn't it? You know what I mean? Weird. So I don't know. They've got AFTV says one thing, dancing in the street. I've got a lot of good Arsenal fans that I speak to regularly who are like realistic and just realise the club's going in the right direction without putting too much pressure on the team. You've got Don Robbie coming out saying that they asked everybody, would they swap Martinelli for Mbappe? And they said no. And then you've got troops outside the stadium saying, I grabbed Edu and said, sign Mbappe. So they're a bit confused, that lot. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know if they're taking drugs or anything like that. I don't want to condone drugs, but they need to lay off the spice and chill out and that. But yeah, it's weird over there. I don't even want to get involved. It's weird. You know what I mean? I just want to see that dancing outside the stadium. That finished it for me. And if these Arsenal fans come on here and say they don't speak for us, well, why don't someone grab Cecil and throw him in a bin or something outside the ground and go and hide him? Because he's just embarrassing the lot of you, you know what I mean? So don't be getting on my case, because if there was City fans dancing outside the stadium about Kovacic with blue pom-poms and shit, you lot would all be ripping me apart, and we go and find him and fill him in. So it is where it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, look. Is that normal? Is that normal? Am I not allowed to banter that? The rival fans not allowed to call Arsenal out for this shit. They got a full-on backing dancing fucking troupe there. Look. He did the Christmas T-shirt, which was bad enough, made him look at a bad, and this is even worse.
It's good dancing, though.
He can move, man. I tell you what, I wish I could move like that, but you know what I mean? Save it for a nightclub when you've won the league, man, not when you sign Declan Rice.
I love the ending when there's a front flip. I love the ending and the shoulder roll. I swear he does like the front flip. Boom. I love it.
Look, he's signing his hand like he signed a contract, a 5-year deal.
Yes. SLG, bro. Love it. I love it. I enjoy it. I just see it as like fun.
Look at the comments though. What is wrong with that? He's supporting his team. I've supported my team for 40 years. Won Premier Leagues, European Cups and trebles. I have never done a fucking moonwalk when I signed a player outside the ground, ever. I've never done it. So don't tell me that's supporting your team. That's weird shit when you've never won out. If they won the treble and he did that, I'd say fair play. The man's happy. He's won the treble. He's bouncing outside the Emirates. He's won 0. And they're dancing like that. It's a grown man, that. It's a grown man. It's not a kid. Come on. Don't be trying to defend it online and wonder why your fan base is getting ripped apart when you're condoning shit like that. You know what I mean? What does Lee Gunner think of this dance? I'm interested to see what Lee thinks. Or should I go there?
Mate, yeah, don't go there. What Lee said on camera was bad enough. What he texted me, I was like, fucking hell, bro, chill out. Like, I'll tell you off camera what he said. I was like, geez. Like, he and a few gooners that I know were just seething with it. And everyone knows I support AFTV. I love what they do. Love the boys over there. I get on very well with Robbie. I get on well with Cecil. But some are, like, a few of my friends that are Arsenal fans that are not online, nothing, because they know I kind of know them. They come at me. They're like, what are you fucking pricks doing? This is my club. I get embarrassed. He said, I go to work, and one of them works on a building site, goes, I'm getting bantered and abused on a building site because of these guys. And I'm like, it's nothing to do with me, bro. It's nothing to do with me. Yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy stuff there. Viewers, keep hitting the like button for us. Keep subscribing to the channel as well. This here says, Steve, I'm an Arsenal fan and I cook my fans, is what LJ says here.
Respect it, man. I respect the buns that are cooking from the inside. You know what I mean? So fair play.
Kevin here says,
yeah, I bet him at Christmas that he won't win the league. Give me the shirt. He never gave me the shirt. So there you go. They even re-engage on bets, whatever you can say. You know what I mean? So it's not even worth it. I think he's auctioning it for charity. In fact, he's auctioning the shirt for charity. So
no, he owes it to Steve's. You got to give it to Cecil.
I wanted it for the office wall, man, but he's not having it, man.
I gotta say, Cecil, I love you, bro. But if you lost that bet, you've got, and the viewers here, you get onto Cecil. No abuse. Keep it clean. If you're abusing him, you're a dickhead. But get onto Cecil. He owes Steve that shirt. He should pay up.
I think they've auctioned it off. I think they auctioned it off for charity or something, which I don't mind charity, so fair enough. But yeah, man, I thought he's going to get his head down this season after that T-shirt thing. You know what I mean? He's going to be quiet this season. And then, boom, Rice Baby gets busted out. And I was like, this guy does himself no favours, man. No favours.
Spice FC, about as useful as shampoo for Robbie, is what Terry Tibbs says here. Arsenal Forever says 115 charges without oil. Your club is a joke.
Yeah, but we got a Champions League and a treble, our kid, and we ain't dancing outside the stadium to Rice Baby.
Is AFTV Rice Baby a single for children in need? Don't know.
Could be. It could be.
Could be. They'll raise some money. I promise you, Steve, if I see Cecil, I'm dashing him in the bin.
Get him in the bin, man. Get him in one of them big industrial bins outside the ground. Get him in there.